What's up everybody, the Crab Gamer here, the most compelling game-related YouTuber, and you know it. Well, I hope you guys had a good holiday. I'm officially back. I know I still had a content up, but with a little bit of trickery and scheduling, that stuff was all scheduled to go up days ago. I was actually away with family for the Easter weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed that stuff, and now I'm back with the normal scheduled program and the normal hate. So I figured I'd kick off me being back at the start of the week by going over the 10 things that I dislike and absolutely actually kind of hate about the PS4. I've had this thing for a while now, and I figured, hey, it's a good time to count down the things that I really dislike. Okay, here we go. The light on the controller. This thing is the most annoying thing I've ever seen. Why they put this on there, I'll never know. It drains the battery. It serves no logical purpose. I'm not going to get a Morpheus. I don't care about that stuff. It seems really retarded. All it does is nothing. I mean, it's there for absolutely no logical purpose besides annoying people. That's it. And you look like an idiot with it. You know, you're playing in the dark and you got all these lights and stuff coming from you. Okay, the next thing is the Htc P Link. Okay, think about this. Alright, the Xbox One does this automatically. Most things do. And if you don't know what this is, if you record YouTube or whatever and use any kind of secondary device like Elgato or whatever, you have to go in there and manually switch this off to use the Elgato, and then switch this back on in the settings to watch like Hulu or Netflix or anything else. Because it doesn't do it automatically. Why Sony can't figure this out and do this automatically, I don't know, because the Xbox One does it just fine. Here we go. The next thing is the lack of games. Alright, I know people are going to fight me on this, and Bloodborne, but Bloodborne, highest rated. Okay, look, I don't give a shit about Bloodborne. I don't care about most of the games on there. The big exclusives on there aren't things I'm really interested in, and I have a lot of them, but it's like they're not really compelling. You know, I started Infamous Second Son, but there's just that lack of, I don't know, they're not compelling enough to call me back to it. You know, with my Xbox One, when I got a new game, I wanted to play it, I wanted to complete it, I wanted to, you know, I was really compelled to do it, even the ones that maybe weren't as well received. With the PlayStation 4, I just don't have that feeling. And it kind of sucks, you know, almost feels like a waste of money. The next thing would be PSN. Multiple times I get errors trying to get into that store. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know where money is going for the PlayStation Plus network or whatever, but they sure as hell aren't sinking any money into their network because it stinks. It stinks out loud. I can never get into the damn store. It's terrible. It's awful. I can't stand it. Okay, the next thing would be how loud this thing is. This damn thing sounds like a goddamn train going by the tracks. Now, that might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but it's louder than the Dreamcast. This thing makes a lot of noise, and I don't understand it. I mean, I guess it's because it's such a small, compact kind of package, and it's got a lot of stuff in there, but damn, man, why is it so loud? You know, like, the only times I've really heard things that loud was when they were about to break, so you're constantly worried about it. Next up would be how hot the console gets. It literally feels like a space heater. You could tell, like, I have this old, I have one of these, you know, plasma TVs from, you know, about 5 years ago, and I don't use it much anymore, but man, in the wintertime, you know, you could use that thing and it would heat your room. You know, this PS4 is a lot like that, in my opinion. You can tell a difference in the weather. You know, it gets warmer in the room when you're using it, and it's ridiculous. I don't understand it. The next thing would be just the battery life in general on the controller. Yes, I know it kind of goes with the light on the controller, but why do they have this controller with a battery that only lasts about 3 or 4 hours? Literally, the Wii U controller lasts longer, and I don't understand it. I completely don't understand it. It's very gimmicky. It takes a ton of energy. They almost force you to buy a second battery because of this thing. Okay, the next thing would be, why do you have to sync trophies? I do not get this at all. Why do you gotta sync them? It takes fucking forever. It's annoying as hell. You're like, okay, well, let me check this out real quick. It's not as simple. Like, you can just snap them on the Xbox One. On PS4, oh my god, you gotta sync these fucking things, and it takes forever. God, get your shit together. Okay, the next thing would be worrying about whether or not a new update is going to brick my console. This is something that I've worried about even going back to the PS3 days, because quite a few of their updates, quote-unquote, bricked consoles, and I don't want that to happen. You know, I mean, I'm not a big PlayStation fan, but I don't like when my shit breaks, and having to cross your fingers and hope that this update isn't going to break my console is a shitty feeling. And if you have a PS4, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's a terrible feeling. You know, I don't like that idea. So many people have these problems with it. I don't like it. And the number one reason is it's not an Xbox One. Look, I'm an Xbox dude through and through. I like that service. I like the ecosystem. I feel like the community's better, the games are better, the online's certainly better, the controller's better. Just that feeling when you're connected on the Xbox Live, whether you're watching TV or whatever, playing a game, you feel connected. I don't really feel that with the PS4, and it sucks. You know what I mean? It's I don't know what the deal is, but it just definitely isn't the Xbox One. Let me know what you guys think, man. What are some of the things that you dislike about the PS4? If you have one, let me know. Sound off in the comment section. Rate, comment, subscribe. Let's have a good week, fellow crapaholics. Crap Gamer, out.